You all set?
Yep.
Alright, queuing up the intro in 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 25th anniversary, brought to you by BuzzIn Studios, Novalis Entertainment, and GSE Studios. My name is Braden Dees, and tonight we have an incredible game for you guys as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of the world's greatest quiz show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it also happens to be on the late great Regis Philbin's birthday, so happy birthday to the late Regis Philbin. We couldn't think of a more appropriate day to do this program. One quick little item of business before we get started. We were going to have several special guests that were going to be joining us tonight. Unfortunately, there have been some unforeseen scheduling issues, so there will still be some guests tonight. But good news, bad news. Bad news, we don't have all the special guests that we would like to have tonight. Good news, that means we're going to do another game. So welcome to night 1 of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 25th anniversary. The other game will be announced as soon as we're able to get those scheduling conflicts worked out. So without further ado, let's get right to the fun and welcome tonight's first pair of contestants. Please welcome from the UK, Jaden Reed and Patrick Murphy, our host and founder of GSE Studios. Get down here. About ran into each other.
Talk about turnout tonight. Wow.
Yes, we have an incredible turnout. This is incredible. Thank you everyone for coming out.
Can I phone a friend already?
You want to phone a friend already? We'll get there.
Oh my god.
How y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing brilliant.
Amazing.
I'm ready for tonight.
Alright, well, tell us a little bit about yourselves, and we'll get straight to the fun.
I'll let Jaden. I'll have you go first.
Okay, so you lot know me, Jaden Reed. I host Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on TPH, the production house. I'm the founder of TPH as well. And yeah, looking forward to tonight.
And I am Patrick. I am the founder of GSE Studios, friends with Braden for 14 amazing years, friends with Mark and BuzzIn Studios for the last 10. And I am ready to make history. I'm nervous.
Well, we're going to try and make history. I don't know how it's going to
try.
Because my general knowledge is shockingly poor.
Well,
So
I was a bar trivia host, so I got you.
Oh, brilliant, thank you.
Hold on just a second. I'm hearing from our executive producer in my ear that we're having some technical difficulties.
Mark!
It wouldn't be a BuzzIn game without.
I made us. So, Pat, when you first, I cut the BuzzIn stream. When you first jumped in, your lights were standing right in front of my camera, so I made your avatar invisible, but I didn't know he was going to call you to be a contestant, so for that intro, you were totally invisible on camera.
Yay! It all worked out accordingly.
Create solid, or create visible on, and then we'll get back to it.
Okay, he is now visible again. I'm ready to go if you are.
Alright, how do I sound? There's
You
some
sound perfect.
commented thing that I'm cutting in and out.
You sound perfect to me.
You sound fine to me.
Okay, good. Alright, well, best of luck to you two. Are you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Alright, as you know, you are 15 multiple choice questions away from winning 1 million BuzzIn dollars. If you get a question wrong, you are going to leave the game with absolutely nothing unless you make it past one of your safe levels. The first one is after question 5, that is $1,000. The second one is after question 10, that is $32,000. You reach either of those 2 points, you can't leave the game with anything less than that. If you get stuck on a question, you do have 4 lifelines standing by to help you out. You have 50-50. That will take away 2 wrong answers. Phone a friend, which will allow you to bring one of our audience members up to talk to you and help you out with the question. And you also have Ask the Host. That is me. Don't use that. Moving on. And then you also have Ask the Audience. I have no prior knowledge of the questions. If you think it's something I can help you out with, I'll do the best that I can. Of course, with the audience, we will then poll everyone that is here watching the game live, both on Discord and on YouTube. So, are you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Audience.
let's go.
Well, they're kind of pushed down. They can't talk right now. But let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Woo!
Alright, lots of luck. As always, we start the game with the $100 question. Here it is. In the United Kingdom, the abbreviation NHS, or NHS, stands for National what service? Humanity, Health, Honor, Household.
I believe it's health.
It is health.
We'll say health, final answer.
United Health Service, that is correct.
Hey, a UK question I got right.
Alright, here we go. For 200. Which Disney character famously leaves a glass slipper behind at a royal ball? Pocahontas, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Elsa.
I thought it was me when I'm drunk. That has to be Cinderella.
Yeah, I believe it's Cinderella
Yeah,
as well. Let's make
Cinderella
that
final.
Cinderella is your final answer. And of course it is. Alright, you have 200. Let's take a look now at the $300 question. Alright, what name is given to the revolving belt machinery in an airport that delivers checked luggage from the plane to the baggage reclaim?
Oh god.
Alright, the answer choices. Hangar, terminal, concourse, carousel.
Thankfully, I've been in an airport long enough to know it's a carousel. I believe it's D.
I would have never. No, I've never been in an airport, so
I've
I'm just gonna go with you.
I've flown a couple times. I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Vegas and all the way to Detroit. We'll say carousel. Final answer.
Yeah.
Alright. Carousel. And that is the right answer.
Get in.
Alright. $300. Let's take a look now. This is for 500. In a centuries-old U.S. Navy tradition, polywogs are ceremonially hazed by more experienced sailors for the first time they sail across what famous line? The Greenwich Meridian, the first parallel north, the first parallel south, or the equator?
I would have assumed it's the equator because it's cutting across oceans.
I have no idea.
I'm ready. You can have your lifelines if you need to.
Yeah.
I think it's the equator. I genuinely think it's the equator. Do you want to use a lifeline or do you want to go for it?
I mean, as usual, my general knowledge is shockingly poor, but but you seem quite sure on your answer.
The thing is that I don't want us to bomb out on question 4 and then become the first $0 winners.
Yeah, that would suck.
Just to be sure, let's go ahead and ask this audience, please.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. Playing it safe and asking the audience. Audience, we need your help. Let's bring up the question again. Alright, so audience, on your keypads, and by keypads I mean in the Discord chat and on YouTube, only entering in please A, B, C, or D. Vote now. In a centuries-old U.S. Navy tradition, polywogs are ceremonially hazed by more experienced sailors the first time they sail across what famous line? The answer choices disappeared.
gotta say, this set is
There we go.
absolutely gorgeous.
Greenwich Meridian, first parallel north, first parallel south, or the equator. All right, the results are in, and let's take a look. And 100% of the Discord audience believes that the answer is the equator.
And you see, this is why I wanted to make sure our YouTube stream is saying 100% for D. I say let's go for the equator. Let's do it.
All right, final answer.
Let's go.
Final answer.
Yes.
Apparently the audience has said all of the
All four.
It's just first night jitters, everyone. We're getting it under control. And y'all were worried about bumming it out. Do you think you might have influenced the audience by talking about it before you asked them?
That's also true. Yeah. Didn't even think
Could
about
be.
that until now, yeah.
Oh well.
Well, either way, it's the right answer. You find
Hey!
Get in.
All right. Here we go. This is your $1,000 question. This is the last point you can leave with nothing. And here it is. The hammer and sickle is one of the most recognizable symbols of which political ideology?
I think I know this.
Republicanism, communism, conservatism, liberalism.
It's communism. It was part of Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I knew it from somewhere. Russia, yeah. Communism.
Let's go ahead and lock in communism as our final answer, please.
Yeah.
Final answer, communism. And no matter what, you leave the game with at least $1,000.
Hey! We did it, Jaden!
We're not going away with nothing.
Breathe a nice little sigh of relief. We got money. We're good. You're now playing for $2,000. Let's keep going. And here's the question. What does the word loquacious mean? Angry, chatty, beautiful, shy.
Oh God.
well, or Scrabble when you need them, right?
We have 3 lifelines left. 50-50 phone a friend to ask the host.
Don't think, I don't think Will Breeden might know it. I have a guess, not sure on it. Loquacious.
Oh, I have absolutely no idea.
Are you leaning towards anything?
Can't say I do. I'm not kidding.
I don't think I'm trying to see if I can reason this out. I don't think it could be beautiful, because that I'm trying to think what would be a good. I'm not sure.
Do you reckon we should ask Brayden and see what he thinks?
I kind of want to keep him for a music question. I feel like there's going to be a music question in here that we both are going to stumble on that he's going to know. So I feel like I want to save him for a later question.
Honestly, not got a clue.
Do we want to?
Do we now encourage you to make a decision?
Okay, I say, let's use the 50-50.
Yeah.
Simply because I have a guess, but I want to see if it's still up there. So, you want to use the 50-50?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's go ahead and use the 50-50 rating.
Alright, computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers. Chatty or shy?
Okay, so my guess is still up there if I were to make one.
What's your guess?
If I had to guess, I would say chatty. I don't think it's shy. Shy would... I feel like, looking at the root of the word, it would be something completely different. But I just don't know what.
I mean,
This
like,
is for 2000s.
the question probably seems... I can't really see it being used for something like shy or something.
Yeah.
Probably sounds like chatting.
Yeah.
Something.
Do we want to go for it then? Might as well just go out. If we're wrong, we're wrong.
Risk it for the biscuit.
All right. Yep. That's my
Let's go.
rule of thumb. We're gonna go ahead and play it and play B chatty, and we'll make that our final answer, please.
All right. I did know this, if you did ask me.
I kind of figured.
It helps to know a little bit of Latin and Latin-based languages. Loqui in Latin is voice, or boca in Spanish. It is chatty, you are right.
Whoo! Hey,
All right.
Oh, God.
man.
We got through it, we're good, we're still going. This is for 4,000, here we go.
The set though.
Oh, I love it so much.
Alright. Obstetrics is a branch of medicine particularly concerned with what? I'm getting paid by the syllable, by the way. Childbirth, broken bones, heart conditions, or old age.
I know this one. Simply because if you've ever been in a hospital, OBGYN, they mainly deal with childbirth pregnancies. So, watching a lot of health and crime shows, that's what that's mainly used for. So, I would say childbirth.
Yeah. I once again have no clue, but Pat, if you're confident enough, let's go with childbirth.
Yeah, I'm like 90% confident. We'll say a childbirth, make that our final answer.
Yeah.
And it's the right answer for 4,000.
Yes.
Get it.
Pat and Jaden are on $4,000. We're just shy of the halfway mark to $1 million. They still have 2 lifelines remaining. Find out if they can go all the way as we return to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the 25th anniversary. We'll be right back. Hello everyone and welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the 25th anniversary, brought to you by BuzzIn Studios, GSE Studios, and Novalis Entertainment. We are here with the founder of GSE and the founder of TPH. We have Pat and Jaden. Before the break, they've made it up to $4,000. I just wanted to take a quick second to talk about both of y'all. And just kind of do a little plug for, our various affiliated platforms. Pat and I have known each other for many, many years. We've been best friends virtually. He keeps saying he's going to come see me, and then he does it. But anyway...
So we were actually supposed to meet pre-COVID when you and Mark went to a taping of Millionaire in Vegas, but financially I was strapped for cash. But we met on the GSN forums in 2010. Then that's how we met Max, and that's how our circle of friends came to be.
Yes. And another thing that we are going to be doing with this special is we are pairing former and current hosts that have hosted BuzzIn, Novalis, or GSE's format of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And Pat, you were the host of Novalis Who Wants to Be a Millionaire from 2020 to 2021. Mm-hmm. So, are y'all ready to get back into it?
I'm ready to go.
Alright, here we go. You have $4,000, we're playing for $8,000. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I forgot what question number that is.
8. Your favorite number?
Jaden, Braden, let's walk off the stage. We're done.
We'll edit it out in post. Here we go. For $8,000. In Doctor Who, what was the signature look of the 4th Doctor, also portrayed by... Okay, it disappeared. I think we need the lighting change and some music, but it's fine.
It's an ABC production. It's an ABC BuzzIn production.
We'll fix it in post. Alright, here we go. In Doctor Who, what was the signature look of the 4th Doctor as portrayed by Tom Baker? And the answer choices are bow tie, braces, and tweed jacket, wide brim hat and long scarf, pinstripe suit and trainers, cape, velvet jacket, and frilly shirt.
Fudge.
No idea.
Oh god.
You know what's sad? You know what's genuinely sad? I knew Tom Baker because of Cluedo, when he played Professor Plum. And that's how I knew about Doctor Who.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see his style. I'm trying to see his style. It's definitely not a bow tie. That was bow tie, braces, and tweed jacket, I believe, was David Tennant. Pinstripe suit and trainers. No, was that David? No, it wasn't David Tennant. No, he didn't have the bow tie. It was what's his face? It was one of the most recent ones. Cape, velvet jacket, frilly shirt. I believe that was Peter Capaldi. Pinstripe suit and trainers. That was David Tennant. So process of elimination, I believe it was wide brim hat and long scarf, because the bow tie, braces, and tweed jacket was the one I want to say before Tennant. And I see his face, I just can't remember his name. But I believe it is wide brimmed hat and long scarf.
How sure are you of that?
I'm about 75-80%.
Shall we go with it?
Yeah. Let's go with B, wide brimmed hat and long scarf. Make that our final answer. And Brandon, I know you were talking to me,
and now
and you're gonna kick.
I am, and now I'm sad because like under normal circumstances, I'd be able to recall each of them and their outfits.
But you know what I'm talking about with the bow tie, right?
Yes, you're thinking of Matt Smith, but this wasn't Matt Smith.
Okay.
This was... Oh, he was one of the earlier ones. But that doesn't matter. Tom Baker wore the wide-brimmed hat and the long scarf. You got it right.
Yes!
Yes!
The frilly shirt was John Pertwee.
Ah.
Anyway,
We got there.
the rest of the sources and the rest of the outfits, feel free to use Google on your own time. Alright, we're playing for 16,000. Which of these religious observances lasts for the shortest period of time during the calendar year? Ramadan, Hanukkah, Lent, Diwali.
Ah! Damn it.
I know when Hanukkah takes place. That takes place around Christmas time. I believe that's a Jewish holiday. I believe that lasts 7 or 8 days. Lent is 40 days. And Ramadan lasts about 2 weeks. So judging by off of that, I believe it is Diwali. Because a lot of people, I know for a fact, a lot of people fast during Lent. So
No idea.
I'm pretty confident it's Diwali, judging by my process of elimination. Hanukkah starts at around Christmas time, and I believe goes past New Year's. I want to say to the 3rd, so that's about 7-8 days. Ramadan is about 14 days, and then Lent is about 40.
You do have 2 lifelines left.
But I'm pretty confident.
Oh.
Final answer.
I say final answer.
Yeah, final answer.
Lent is 40 days.
Okay, I was right on that one.
Hanukkah is 8 days.
Okay.
Diwali is 5 days.
Uh-oh.
But Pat, you were wrong about the time frame for Ramadan. It's actually a month. You got it right.
Oh my god!
Yes! I thought we got it wrong then. God.
Gonna keep you on your toes.
Man.
Alright. You've made it to the $32,000 question. If you get this right, you know that you cannot leave the game with less than 32,000. Still have 2 lifelines left. Let's take a look. Here we go. First held in 1971, which international organization hosts an annual conference in the Swiss resort of Davos? United Nations, NATO, the World Economic Forum, G20.
Just gonna say this now. Pat, throughout the majority of this game, if not all of the game, you have carried me with these questions and the answers. Apart from like 2. Apart from 2.
Bit of a problem is the answer that popped into my head is up there. However, I am not sure.
The lifelines are there for a reason.
I'm hesitant on phoning a friend, and I know just the person to ask.
Is that person with us
Yeah,
tonight?
and they're sitting actually behind us.
Ooh.
So I would if you're okay with it, I would like to phone a friend, and I would gladly like to ask one of GSE's chasers, the Siren, Jessica Brand.
Yes, let's do that.
That's our final decision. Let's go ahead and phone a friend and ask Jessica.
Alright, let's get Jess up here. Jess, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. How are you?
Excellent. Doing alright.
We're here with Pat and Jaden. We're playing for 32,000 and they need a little bit of help.
So I see.
Alright. You have 30 seconds to discuss the question with Jess, and your time starts now.
First held in 1971, which international organization hosts an annual conference in the Swiss resort of Davos? United Nations, NATO, World Economic Forum, G20, 21 seconds.
So it still has the same chairman of Klaus Schwab, and that would be the World Economic Forum. He's going to be replaced in 2025. They have no idea who it is. But anyway, no, it's the World Economic Forum. 100% sure luck, just didn't take the money.
Beautiful, thank you.
Let's go.
Yeah, my pleasure. Best of luck, best of luck.
Ooh, massive relief.
This is why she is one of our chasers. We're gonna go for it. C, World Economic Forum. Make that our final answer.
Yes.
See, the only thing that I knew is that the United Nations met in Switzerland.
Yeah.
The NATO conference moves around. I had no idea where the G20 summit was, and I would not have been able to get this one. So I'm really glad you didn't ask me. I'm glad instead you asked Jess.
Yes.
You have $32,000.
Get in.
Let's go.
Woo! We are 5 questions away from $1 million. You have 1 lifeline left. Let's take a look now. We're playing for 64,000. Here we go. The stars are a nice touch.
It is.
At the closest point, which island group is only 50 miles southeast off the coast of Florida? Bahamas, U.S. Virgin Islands, Turks and Caicos, Bermuda.
Okay. So the answer I had in my head is not there because it sits about 92 miles off the coast of Florida, and that's Cuba. I am trying to... When Christian Dixie, who was the host of Novalis' Wheel of Fortune, he won a trip to the Bahamas on his first appearance on Wheel of Fortune. I'm trying to remember where in the hell the map placed it. I think it's too far out. I'm totally fine with asking Braden, if you are.
Yes. Let's ask Braden and see what he
gladly
thinks
ask the
about the
host, please.
situation.
Okay. So, I have no knowledge of the questions in advance. There's nothing on my screen that tells me what the answer is. And now that you're asking me, I'm not gonna know what the answer is. That being said, here's what I think. Thank God a U.S. geography question that involves Florida. As a Floridian, it is 110% the Bahamas. The Bahamas are the closest island group to Florida.
Yes.
U.S. Virgin Islands are in the Caribbean, much farther south. Same with the Turks and Caicos. And Bermuda is just out in the Atlantic, like 1,000 miles off the coast of North Carolina. So 1,000,000% Bahamas, and that is my final answer.
Look at that.
Brilliant.
Look at
Thank
that. Let's lock it in. There's no reason for us to mull around. We have nothing to lose. A Bahamas, final answer.
Let's go with it.
Computer, please reveal the correct answer. Yes!
Yes! It's in.
Thank you, Braden.
Woo!
It's in.
Thank God, a question I knew! Alright. For $125,000, we are 4 questions away. No more lifelines. We can do this. The 50-50's gone. Don't know why it's up there. Ignore that. You don't have that. I'm sorry. I would love to give you another one. That is a technical glitch. You didn't see that. But what you did see is this. For 125... No! No! I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Construction of which of these famous landmarks was completed first? Empire State Building, Royal Albert Hall, Eiffel Tower, Big Ben Clock Tower.
I have a guess.
God.
I have a guess.
What did you guess?
I believe it was the Eiffel Tower, because I remember it being built not long before the World's Fair. Because the first World's Fair happened 1900, 1902.
My God.
It's definitely not the Empire State Building. Simply because that was completed in the 1900s. That was I know for a fact that was completed around the same time that King Kong was released in theaters, not too long after, well, before King Kong was released in theaters. Royal Albert Hall.
I mean, put it this way.
Oh, hello. Hang on.
Because
I completely jumped the gun. Because remember, the Big Ben Clock Tower is also known as Elizabeth Tower. That's where they mainly have the family jewels. Now the question is, was it either of those built before the Eiffel? If I had to put a year on the Eiffel Tower, I would have to say it's like 1891. It's a very embarrassing one. Was there?
Because even if we get the wrong answer, we've still got 32,000. Yeah. So
my question is now: Do you think Royal Albert Hall was around the time that Queen Victoria reigned? She reigned for 64 years, and she died in the 1870s. Was she married to a King Albert?
Geography is not my history or geography is not my strong point. So I'm completely out of this one, no idea whatsoever.
I do need to push you for a decision.
If you had to guess, Jaden, which one would you go for? If you had to guess.
I'm torn between Big Ben or Empire State Building.
Okay.
But that's just a guess.
Okay. Since I know for a fact it's not Empire State Building, I'm gonna treat this like a little double dip. Okay? Because since you kind of have that inkling, and you're from the UK, you'll have more of a better idea and more of a better inkling than I would.
Yeah, but Pat, you're talking to a person who knows pretty much nothing about general knowledge.
Hey,
I'm
if we go down,
thick as a...
if we go down, we go down swinging.
Yeah.
Okay. So
shall we just go for Big Ben?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
since I'm gonna bounce off of Jaden's. Like I'm gonna treat this as a double dip. It's definitely not the Empire State Building, so we're gonna go with D. Big Ben Tower Clock. Final answer.
Yeah.
We lose.
Let's
we
go
lose.
with it.
I'm out of fingernails and we're only 47 minutes into the show. It's not the Empire State Building. It's not Royal Albert Hall.
Oh, son of a
Pat,
piss,
you
idiot.
kept saying over and over again Eiffel Tower.
Because I think that was
And then you
around
talked
1890.
you talked yourself out of it.
Yeah.
What do they always say about your gut? Your first instinct.
Always go with it. I told that to my trivia players when I hosted bar trivia for 6 years.
Ignore that. You have $125,000. Get it!
Let's go.
Oh.
My God, this is so tense, right? Jesus
So,
Christ.
do we have like a timeline of it at all?
Reading my notes here, the Empire State Building was completed around 1931. Royal Albert Hall was 1867. The Eiffel Tower was around 1888, but Big Ben was 1859.
Oh, holy crikey, man.
Oh, alright. You're playing for $250,000. Are you ready to see the question?
No.
Yes. Well, let's see it anyway.
Ready or not, here it comes!
Oh God.
Which of these cetaceans is classified as a toothed whale? Gray whale, mink whale, sperm whale, humpback whale.
That doesn't sound good.
And you know what's sad? I'm going back to my bar hosting days. Because of the simple fact this was a question in bar trivia and I'm trying to remember it!
And it doesn't help with the music in the background.
I love the music.
It makes you feel it so much more. It's just, God, the pressure and the drama, it's unmatched. That's why I love Millionaire.
And I'm loving the fuse of all of it.
For $250,000.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Well, real quick, let's talk shop. You can walk now with $125,000. If you go for it and get it wrong, you risk $93,000 to drop back down to $32,000.
Big drop.
But if you get it right, you double your money and then become 2 questions away from $1 million.
God, I don't know what to do. Crap.
I'm torn between two. I'm torn between two. I'm torn between humpback and sperm.
Shut up, Baden. This is a PG-rated show. Shut up, Baden. This is a PG-rated show. Shut up, Baden.
Don't think it's a mink whale. I don't think it's a great. I'm more inclined to go with sperm whale than a humpback.
Is that that you would be confident with going with, or is that just?
It's like I said, I'm trying to go back to my bar trivia days simply for the fact that this was the question that was asked, and I'm trying to recall one of my regular trivia teams who was oh my Jesus Christ.
Brandon, I don't like how you're laughing. I don't like.
To be
It's
quite
not
honest,
at all. It's not at all influencing the question. Believe me.
To be quite honest, I kind of want to play it because I'm feeling risky.
Oh
today.
my god. Oh my god.
Go on, Pat? What are you thinking?
I think it's sperm
What
whale.
do you want to go with?
I think it's sperm whale.
Sperm whale.
Mm-hmm.
How confident?
70%.
Yeah, but can we afford to lose 93,000?
I will give it out of the kindness of my own heart. I think so.
Then again, I mean, if we do go for it and get it wrong, put it this way, we still have like 32,000, and we've still been on the 25th anniversary special of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so it's a win-win situation.
Dear Lord Jesus, help us all. C. Sperm whale. Final answer.
Final.
Do you know why it's called a toothed whale?
No.
Well, I mean, obviously because they have teeth.
I'm
But
trying to remember because one of my trivia teams did dive into this and I can't remember.
most whales don't have teeth, but it's because this particular whale is more closely related to dolphins and porpoises. You have $250,000.
Yeah! Fuck! Oh god, yes!
Oh my god!
Thank you, Bar Trivia. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Oh, this is so nail-biting.
Alright. For $500,000, we are 2 questions away from $1 million. Okay, here it is. Who is the only British politician to have held all 4 great offices of state at some point during their career? David Lloyd George, Harold Wilson, James Callaghan, or John Major?
You want to know what's funny?
What?
I believe
If you say you know this,
I believe I do because if I recall,
Oh my
this was on the British version of Millionaire, and I believe this was a £1 million question.
Yeah, I believe in March 2019,
Yeah.
John Robinson.
Yeah.
But I believe it was a question similar to this.
Oh no, it had to do with the Prime Minister, wasn't it?
Yeah. Could have like Winston Churchill as one of the answers, but that's not in this one.
No, because if that was one of the great offices of state, it has to be the Prime Minister. And I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe James Callaghan was that one person.
Oh, my
Because
God.
I remember it was either Churchill, The four possible answers of our were Agnes Douglas Hume, James Callahan, Winston Churchill, and there was another one, and I can't remember who the other one was.
Anthony Eden.
Anthony Eden, yeah, and I believe James Callahan was the right answer. Had the person win for it, he would have said Churchill, but I believe it was Callahan.
No.
No?
No. I believe Winston Churchill was the right answer for that one.
Okay.
If he would have went for Winston Churchill, he would have won the million, but he didn't. That's going off memory, if I remember correctly.
Out of those four, James Callahan is jumping out at me. I don't, for just some strange reason.
God, I love Millionaire for these kind of moments. Oh God, this is so tense.
We talked before about if you got the question wrong, the amount of money you stood to lose.
218,000 now.
It's now 218,000.
Yeah, so it's a massive drop.
But watching enough British quiz shows, like I immediately, when I'm in bed, I immediately either put on 15 to 1, The Chase, or something UK quiz related, even pointless, and I immediately watch it and I fall asleep to it. If that is bad enough, then so be it.
Shall we just go with James Callahan and just see what happens?
You know what? If you're committed, I'm committed.
Well, I'm not really committed, but I'm just saying, like, God,
I already ran out of fingernails, and now I'm starting to run out of cuticles.
I want to go for it.
Screw it. Let's go for it.
James Callahan, final answer.
Get the confetti ready. We're playing for $1 million.
Fucking get it! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No way.
Oh my god.
One question stands between you and $1 million. Call your friends, tell them to turn on YouTube. You don't turn on YouTube, tell them to go to YouTube, tell them to go to GSE Studios. Because we're playing for $1 million. Complete silence from the audience, please. Deep breath.
Focus.
I cannot believe, first game of the 25th anniversary, I cannot believe I'm about to say what I'm about to say. This is your question for $1 million. Oh. In 1718, yes! Which pirate died in battle off of the coast of what is now North Carolina?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Calico Jack, Blackbeard, Bartholomew Roberts, Captain Kidd.
So let's catch our breath for a minute. If for those that pay attention to Millionaire, there was a lovely gentleman by the name of Donald Fear. His twin brother was on the show first and won £500,000. Donald Fear got into the hot seat, gets to the £1 million question with 3 lifelines, taught piracy at A levels for a couple of years, and this is exactly what he taught. It is Blackbeard.
It is Blackbeard.
Final answer.
Yes. Final answer, Blackbeard.
You just won $1 million.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes!
Let's go. Oh my god. Pat,
Congratulations!
Wow. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Wow. Jeez.
Yes, baby!
Oh. How do you feel?
Oh, this is so sick. Like, oh my god. Wow. Pat, we've done it. We won the million.
It's literally the
Wow.
first game. I swear,
game.
First game of the 25th anniversary special. See, my voice is cracking and everything. I'm just... Wow. Okay, $1 million. Congratulations. Anything you'd like to say?
Oh my god.
I'm absolutely speechless. I mean, for the most part, Pat did carry me throughout the questions and the answers. I may have got like 2 or 3 out of them right on my own, but for the most part, it was Pat.
I have to
did
say, it helps to watch trivia shows not only in the US but also internationally, and it's also good to host bar trivia for 6 years and get to know people that know their stuff.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, we have more show to do. So, congratulations. Please, right out this way. Give it up for Pat and Jaden. They just won $1 million.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, more of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 25th anniversary right here. Don't go away. We could do it again.
Oh man.
Wow.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the 25th anniversary here on BuzzIn with our friends GSE Studios and Novalis Entertainment. If you are just joining us now, we just gave away $1 million. Woo! So let's see if we can do it again. Please welcome to the stage our next pair of contestants. It's Mike Bombardier and Alistair Britton. Yes. And welcome to the both of you.
Thank you, it is fantastic to be here.
What, did something happen when I was backstage?
Don't mind the little pieces of multicolored paper that littered the floor, this is not a big deal. Not trying to put any pressure on y'all, we just gave away $1 million. Might be a little nerve-wracking to follow that, but so for those of you who don't know who these gentlemen are, they're meeting for the first time on the stage, so good luck. But we have one of our former hosts of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on Novalis, serving as the host immediately after Pat from 2021 to 2022. We have Mr. Mike Bombardier, and a good friend of ours from BuzzIn who has been with us and around the block on the virtual programs. We have Alistair. It's so good to see you again as well.
Tell us a little bit about to see you too, mate.
It's been too long, but of course, gentlemen, tell us a little bit about yourselves and we'll get right into the game.
Alistair, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure, okay. Well, I'm Alistair, as has already been said. I've been pretty much on the scene off and on now since 2004, back in the old Active Worlds days. I only knew I was doing this for since about 5 minutes ago, so I've got absolutely nothing prepared whatsoever.
You're welcome.
No worries, no worries. So, without any further ado, I shall pass you over to my teammate.
Thanks. I'm Shackett. I'm nervously from Buffalo, New York. I'm still a Dairy Frozen associate at Tops, and like you said, I was the host of Novalis Millionaire, is particularly the shuffle format, and right now I'm co-host of the Random Wave podcast, and also currently serving as announcer for Retro Mega Wheel of Fortune.
Awesome, and it's good to see both of you, and like I said, we just gave away $1 million. Let's see if we can do it again, shall we?
I'll try.
Let's go for it.
Alright, here we go. As you know, you are 15 questions away from $1 million. You have your 4 lifelines standing by should you need them. Are you ready to go?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Alright, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And here we go. $100 question up, and here it is. Which of these is most likely to be suspended from the ceiling in a nightclub?
And I'm pretty sure that camera's not supposed to be up that high.
I didn't think so. I couldn't see the rest of the question.
Is it?
There we go.
Okay.
That's much better. Which of these is most likely to be suspended from the ceiling in a nightclub? Tennis ball, cannonball, disco ball, neat ball.
I've actually been to one in the Bahamas, and most commonly, I think it's a disco ball.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with disco ball as well. I don't think I'm gonna get any objection to saying C, final answer.
Yeah.
If it were any of the others, it would be kind of concerning, especially D. But yes, of
rather
course,
disturbing.
disco ball is correct. All right,
Strong
here we go.
start.
Strong start. Let's keep it going for 200. In filmmaking, which of these roles is carried out primarily in front of the camera? Actor, screenwriter, director, producer.
Mikey, you want to take this one?
Well, if I remember, director and producer, screenwriter, director and producer are like behind the scenes and all that. And I think the actor displays, tells us the story, I think.
So what do you think then? Process of elimination?
I'm thinking it's actor.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with actor as well. Final?
Yeah, final.
Yeah, let's go final answer.
And it's the right answer. Alright, here we go. This is for 300. Which of these is the name of a cartoon pig that first appeared on TV in 2004? Sean, Yogi, Daffy, Peppa.
Those are some fantastic alternate universes there.
I'm not gonna say anything else, I'm just gonna say, yeah.
Of course, Peppa Pig.
I just wasn't gonna say anything else.
Fair enough. Keep it short and sweet and correct. And here we go. This is for 300. Which French phrase would typically be said to a dining companion before eating a meal? Au revoir, c'est la vie, s'il vous plaît, bon appétit.
Say D, bon appetit, final answer.
Yeah, I'm going with that. Give us the D!
Shut up, Brayden, shut up, Brayden, shut up, Brayden. Alright, you have $300.
500.
Is it 500?
Yeah, it's 500.
This is great. Alright. Alright, this is for 1,000. Who had 3 of the 5 best-selling singles in the United Kingdom in the 2010s with Shape of You, Thinking Out Loud, and Perfect? I sense a disturbance in the force.
I think I made a mistake.
No. No, wait. Not you. No.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Let me just quickly make sure the rest of the questions are right.
We are professional.
To pull up a question quote, to pull up a classic quote from my audition for Novalis Millionaire. Hey, Stal, I'm gonna have a talk with you after the show. There we go.
Alright, who had 3 of the 5 best-selling singles in the United Kingdom in the 2010s with Shape of You, Thinking Out Loud, and Perfect? Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, Ed Sheeran, or Louis Capaldi?
I think we're gonna go with C, conservatism there, Brayden.
No, it's Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
My final answer, Louis Capaldi, whatever. Before you go, Miley Cyrus, I think We Can't Stop and Wrecking Ball, and Ariana Grande, I think The Way.
And that is correct for $1,000. The legs! Pat, your legs were in the camera. Oh my god! Am I, hold on a sec. Am I being punked? Where's the, Where's the camera crew? That's not our camera crew. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Alright.
So professional.
Professional from here on out. Here we go. We're playing for 2,000. As a reminder, you do have all 4 of your lifelines.
Serious face. Serious face.
Yes. Which of these animals is an apex predator?
I swear to God, if that says egg,
Wait,
no.
something else is screwed up.
Oh no, what'd you do now?
That the placeholder avatar is supposed to be over to the right, and he was up until this question. I'm not exactly sure how he moved.
It's fine.
He's gonna be what Mike Wazowski'd when someone does phone a friend.
He's still centered for me, so it's fine.
You're not supposed to be centered. Well, that happened to Jaden last game.
So, Mark, I think what you need to do is put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
I'm trying, but I can't seem to select it.
Mike Wazowski.
We're always watching, Wazowski. Always watching.
Oh
Ladies and
God.
gentlemen, we've lost all control of
We've lost all control of this show. We're having technical difficulties left and right because we literally just signed off the check for our entire budget about 15 minutes ago.
All I can say is, oh my God!
Okay. Sit. Maybe. I don't know.
Alright, anyway.
Let's move on.
The blue reel for this game is going to be
God.
amazing.
I am so glad we're doing this live.
The person who's in charge of our editing is cussing us out with each passing moment. Alright,
We'll do it live.
we'll do it live and edit all of it in post. Which of these animals is an apex predator? Bottlenose dolphin, polar bear, walrus, emperor penguin.
Oh dear.
I'm leaning very, very strongly towards the polar bear as the apex predator. All of these are predators somewhere in the food chain, but I'm going to say the polar bear is the only one that could reasonably be at the top of the food chain. I can't think of anything else in its local environment that would dare take on a polar bear.
It's one of those snake. And like, gee, because I know Randy Orton, he's known as the apex predator as well as the viper, but it's on you on this, I think.
I think we're going to go with polar bear, fine lines, we got nothing to lose, so let's go for it.
And that is the right answer. And they eat the penguins. It's very sad.
Some of the audience knew I would say Randy Orton.
Alright, here we go. This is for 4,000.
I'm just waiting for communism to pop up again.
Which these recent Hollywood blockbusters was not directed by Christopher Nolan. Tenet, Dunkirk, Interstellar, Dune.
I'm out, Mike. Mike.
The thing I don't... Yeah, I got you. This one, I don't have the slightest inkling. So, I would go for a lifeline here.
Yeah, I'm thinking neither one of us has the foggiest enough to go for a 50-50. Let's shut this one out to the audience. We should get a reasonably sane result back.
Yeah, let's go to the audience.
Okay, yeah, we'll ask the audience.
Alright, audience, we need your help. As before, just simply entering A, B, C, or D on Discord or YouTube, please vote now. Which of these recent Hollywood blockbusters was not directed by Christopher Nolan? Tenet, Dunkirk, Interstellar, or Dune? Alright, the results are in. And a strong majority of the audience believes that it is Dune. There were a couple of votes for B as well.
I think we're just gonna go with the audience on this one. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, yeah, I think we should go with the audience. D Dune, final answer.
Yeah, I concur.
And Dune was directed by Denis Villeneuve. You are right.
Thank you very much.
Alright, we're now playing for $8,000. You still have 3 lifelines remaining. Let's take a look at the question. Which of these stars in the constellation Orion means female warrior? Regal, Bellatrix, Safe, or Beetlejuice?
Okay, so I'm not thinking Rigel, and I'm not thinking Beetlejuice or Betelgeuse, as some people would insist on its pronunciation. I'm an even split between Bellatrix and Saif, I believe is the pronunciation. So, unless Mike knows this one for certain, I think we're going to go with a 50-50. What do you think?
Well, I'm actually kind of on the same wavelength as you, though. We're gonna use the 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50, I concur.
Alright, computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers.
Of course it bloody did. Thank you, computer. Suppose in hindsight I really should have seen that one coming.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So again, going back to etymology, we have Bellatrix is obviously Latin with the feminine suffix. Now, generally in Latin we have trix and tor are both suffixes that mean a doer of a thing. Now this is, unless I completely lost track of all sanity, this is for $8,000.
Yeah, that's for $8,000, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
It's only like a $3,000 risk here.
I'm confident enough. I'm about 60-70% that it's gonna be B. I'm willing to take a punch. I'm not gonna drag Mike down with me if he's not confident.
If you're confident, I'm confident. Beat Belichick's final answer.
Okay, I concur.
It took a minute, but we got there. That is the right answer.
Thank you, etymology nerd.
Exactly. Sometimes you just gotta break it down, think about it, and it'll come to you. Alright, this is for
I
16.
really should have picked the route up as well, because of course the Latin Bellum War is really obvious when you're not under pressure of having to answer the damn question.
You can also think of other words that end in tricks, which helped me to figure out what the answer was, but we're not going to talk about that either, because again, this is a PG-rated show. This is for $16,000. Call Me Ishmael is the first sentence of which classic novel? Moby Dick, The Swiss Family Robinson, Robinson Crusoe, Don Quixote.
No, don't even have to think about it, Moby Dick.
Yeah, A will be the final answer.
Final answer.
And it's the right answer. Alright, we're now playing for $16,000. No, we just did $16,000. We're playing for $32,000. Don't mind.
We're playing for some money.
We're playing for dollars. Here's the question. Which English city features a number of original artworks by Banksy and is commonly believed to be the artist's hometown? Sunderland, Bristol, Brighton and Hove, or Liverpool?
You see, now I'm really kicking myself for blowing that 50-50.
I was gonna say that. Something and I suppose it it.
I'm even split between B and C because I know it was a bruh. And they're both bruh. And I'm trying to think whether it's... Okay. Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any more of an idea than I do?
Not quite. Because I have never been to England.
Tell me your thinking and then I'm gonna tell you mine.
First of all, what do you think?
Well, my thinking is, if it's not London, it's gonna be somewhere in and around London.
Mm-hmm.
And failing that, it's gonna be somewhere on a main arterial corridor in and out of London. Now, that led me to Bristol because Bristol's on the M4 corridor. Basically, it's right on a parallel line with London on a major motorway, but Bristol is also a little bit out of the way, and it doesn't really have the same sort of vibe of wacky artists that Brighton and Hove has for me.
So you're thinking Bristol?
So I'm thinking Brighton and Hove on pure vibes.
As a reminder, this is not me trying to sway you, this is me politely urging you onward. You do have your 3 lifelines.
I do have what are our lifelines again? What have we not wasted?
You have 50-50, phone a friend. No, you did use the 50-50. I'm sorry. You have phone a friend and ask the host.
Right, so phone a friend is like not gonna be much good because I don't think there are any other Brits in here that I know.
Right.
And the only thing that you're gonna do by asking Americans about the UK is just get even more confused.
Yeah, probably.
The audience
I
does not like
suppose-
that one.
15,000 to risk.
And I suppose Braden can't even tell me whether or not he knows it until I use the lifeline.
That would be correct.
So, I really have a choice between taking a blind leap or using a lifeline and then taking a blind leap anyway.
Well, you lean towards Bright enough.
Now I'm trying to think because people go on about Banksy's hometown.
Right.
Go on about where Banksy's from, and Bristol makes sense, but so does Brighton. Brighton makes more sense because if Bristol had Banksy, they would never shut up about it.
They let the do.
I am as confident as I'm ever going to be
Go ahead and say it.
in the fact that I have no confidence whatsoever. Mike, are you willing to jump with me without a parachute?
Anything you say, I'll do.
Well, that's just given me the weight of responsibility, hasn't it? You see, I was trying to get him to agree so that at that point it'd be his own fault for jumping in with me, but that didn't work out.
He basically said, "You do you."
Go ahead and take this.
You know what, bugger it, Brighton and Hove, final answer, and oh god, I regret this.
I'm not gonna look.
I don't want to look. It's Bristol, isn't it?
You talked yourself out of Bristol. Originally thinking Bristol, but then you talked yourself out of it. We're thinking about what could be closer-ish to London and different corridors and whatnot.
Oh god, now I'm remembering he's done stuff in Wales. Nuts.
If you had used Ask the Host, I know this.
Oh,
Because
no!
believe it or not, I study fine art. And while Banksy isn't necessarily fine art, we have covered Banksy in some of our modules about the arts and humanities. And
You know what?
guys
You know
also
what,
know,
Johnny?
you guys also know that I love the UK and I love different parts of the UK and UK culture, and obviously Banksy is a staple of UK culture.
Reagan, can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
Being on the receiving end of you is very stressful.
I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, it's not going to get any better.
Oh no.
It was Bristol. I am so sorry. Oh.
Ooh, that one stung.
That'd be right.
But you know what? You know what, though? We are going to give you $1,000 and our thanks for playing. You did a great job. You made it very far. Unfortunately, we just got a little bit tripped up there on that last question. But give it up for Mike and Alistair. They're walking out of here with $1,000 right this way. Thank you so much for playing.
Oh, wait. That one.
Oh! No. Unfortunately, that means that we are going to be out of time for tonight. But what a night we had. It's been the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 25th anniversary, and right out of the gate on our very first pair of contestants, we gave away $1 million. Again, congratulations to Pat and Jaden, and congratulations to Mike and Alistair for also walking out of here with $1,000. Join us next time. We're going to have another game. Stick around for the announcement. We will let everyone know as soon as we're ready to get that going. We're going to have some very special guests on the show. Trust me, you do not want to miss it. So until then, I'm Braden Dees on behalf of everyone here on BuzzIn, GSE, and Novalis. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.